Okay, since this is an Eternal, I'm gonna play it the two different ways that one of my YouTube commenters asked about doing Rudolph second. So he said do them last and bridge. And I'm gonna compare my damage. Okay, just 27 in the middle, so I'm paying attention to. As you can see, once I've got 4 gems on the board, my relics start. Shit, sorry. That I did it first time. That's okay, we'll just add them up. Also, when you have a hero that applies an attack on their own, like the little nuke or the Phoenix, Evelyn here, she gives other people a turn to hit. So if it's the last hit or I've got a big one built up, I don't use her because I want my hit to count. Okay, I wasn't paying attention that time, so let's do it last. Okay, my intensity is going up too, but first one was, what, 67? Now we're at 85 with last. Let's do the way I was doing it for the video. Which is to trigger them first after I trigger the little elf. So, see, now my relics spawn, and then I put more power gems down. Dang it, okay. And that is a 63, 73. So it's about the same, really. You know, they're putting their gems on the board. Each reindeer is 6. Evelyn, 4 1s. Crap. 5 2s, and if I have the 4 power 4s, he puts down 10 2s, which is awesome. And then there's another method I was using with having both reindeer, but then you only get 1 turn with 2 reindeer and then the 2 on the left, and then you get a turn with just the 2 on the left, because they take 5 turns to repower, so you don't get to use those every cycle. And since I did 2 of each, for that one, I'll mark it here again with first blah blah. See, they're all power gems now. Shit. Okay, I missed a few, so it's not going to be as high. 49. Okay, maybe doing it last is better. Let's try it again this time. You know, minus the fact that I left out, what was it, 3 power gems? Up in the 80, all right, 89. Okay, thank you very much for pointing that out. I don't think I'm going to get another hit. Nope. Erg. So I was super lucky. Well, and I saved up my gems for the last couple events, and I got Google Play gift cards for my birthday. So this was my birthday present to myself. I purchased up to tiers 3 and 4 on the hero pack, support pack, and relic pack, and I got 3 relics by, I think it was only tier 3. I didn't go above that. And buying the heroes got me the cards, runes you needed to enchant, so I have an enchanted one. This is now Legendary's second only revive relic. Instead of dying, you get 10% as long as there's a spirit on your team, which these event characters are. So like I said, I had 3, and I bought 2 packs of Orbs of Intensity too, so that I could power them all. I only got 1 to 16, but it still gives me another 1100, and it gives me a power 3 for every 12. So that's what you're seeing. That's why I do the reindeer first, because you usually get 5 earth gems on the board before your relics spawn, and your relics spawn before anything happens, before you make a match. So I'm going to do another rotation with Rudolph first and second, and also show you another rotation with using both of them at the same time. But I'll do that in a separate video, so it's not too long. Actually, this is all one thing, so yeah. Go ahead. She's dead. So I got my 15%, which means I got 3 keys back, but I'm only using 9, and I'm really ticked that they took away keys out of MVP bonus for solos, and there's not a finisher key anymore, just a finder. So everyone is running really low. Look, I have 13 freaking solo keys, and this guild is not as active, so we haven't had any frenzies, which is what normally helps build up my key supply, because you do get them from the guild bosses. Participation, you get 1 solo key per boss. Let's see if the legend's any different. Yeah, wow. No difference between, oh, and you get 1 for silver. So silver, emerald, platinum, gold. Wait, no, onyx. I'll give you 1 key for 15%, and 1 key if you're the finder of the solo. But for guild bosses, they all just give you 1 solo key. Yeah, geez, even at Radiant level, you only get 1. So without rallies and frenzies, or whatever your gang calls it, it is incredibly difficult to build up your solo keys, and I actually purchased some, and I'm embarrassed to admit that. But 5-hour timer, and the only other way to build up your solo keys is to do your solos with the lowest amount of keys, just the left one, and kill it with 1 key, and then you get 2 keys back. So you replace the key you used and you gained 1. But that's it. And if you get a freaking rally a solo that you can't kill yourself, you just get your finder key back. So just tag it and then rally your guildmates on it, or friends. Okay, good. Svenny is doing his. Awesome. Godzilla impression. Let me go to this next Radiant rally. Hopefully it's an Eternal, so I can get a few moves in and show the difference. Or maybe I should make one with a whole other This thing's almost full, and that's it. Okay, none of my guildmates are on. Okay, so I 9-keyed the solo, right? That's 9 of what, the 12 I had? I'm only getting 3 back for my 15%, and that's stupid. So in order to get a 3 key back, you have to get at least 15% damage, and on an 8 trillion boss, here's my 2 Rudolph method, by the way. You only get 3 keys back for 15%. There's no keys in MVP, so the only point in MVPing a solo, if it's not yours, is for the trophies and event store stuff. Which is kind of lame. But as you see, my second turn now, I only have 2 heroes that are going to drop gems. Hey, not too shabby though, because I had 4 4s, and he puts down another 5 2s. So that was 10 out of him. Spacing out a bit. Okay, now I'm going to have access to all of them. And again, I can do a lot more damage if I go that way, this way, this way, this way. So like my friend asked about using Rudolph last, he only puts non-power gems down. So if you are having trouble matching your gems, getting them close enough to each other, then that makes sense to spawn Rudolph last. But with my deck setup, which again was my birthday present to myself, I don't spend money like this usually, but yeah, several ways to play this deck. If I'm out to steal it from somebody, which I usually am, I'll do 2 Rudolphs on the second rotation. I mean the second hit. And now that I finally have the... Okay, but like, I'll even show you after the fact. I had enough gems already to trigger my relics, and now I have a full board with no clock stopper. Nice. That did a nice dent, though. That's what I would use to try to MVP somebody else's solo. Or a rally from a friend or guildmate. One, two, three. I don't know if I have 4 on or not. $75 with only 3, not too shabby. And my memory sucks, so I don't remember what that hit was. Okay, so I didn't get a full board doing it that way. If I do the Rudolph's last, I'll try that in 5 turns. I love Eternals, especially this one because I have the Dispel and Chaos is an ass. Oh crap, I missed it. Oh no, I didn't. I forgot. There's like... Yeah, okay, so I get a full board of gems doing it in reverse. Thank you, sir. I think your name was Paul. What was my total hit? 100 on that card. Nice. Okay, good to know. Crap. I saw that coming, and I did nothing to stop it. Oh, damn it. Yeah. This is why I am the worst YouTuber when it comes to this game, because talking distracts me. I lose count of my turns when other people are playing or if I'm talking. And it's super funny. After I hit stop record, I'll find myself still talking to myself. Or feel like I'm being watched, so I'm like all embarrassed. Oh shit, I missed my turn. See? Okay, well, let's see what my total damage was on this awesome Eternal. Nice, second place. Let's see, thousands, millions, 2 trillion. Damn me. I love this deck. Okay,